Hi, this is Dave Feldberg with Coastal Real Estate Group, and today we were going to do a driving tour of the Red Hill area of North Tustin. My goal today is to, as if you were sitting in the car with me, just kind of give you a little tour of the neighborhood. It's not long. This tour will take about 8 minutes, and try to give you a little bit of an overview as we go. Right now we're heading up Newport Ave, and I'm going to hang a right on La Loma up here shortly and show you what the neighborhood looks like. So as far as, let's start out with pricing. Right now in the Red Hill area of North Tustin, there are 31 homes available. This is November of 15 right now, November of 2015. There are 31 homes available for sale in the Red Hill area. 19 of those are over $1 million. As you're closer, you'll see up ahead and to the left is actually Red Hill. It's named for that, for the red soil. It's been that way, you know. They named it that, I think in the late 1800s. It was actually the center point for 3 of the local ranchers. But anyway, it doesn't help you now with making a decision about an area. The neighborhood here is more similar to East Tustin in that it feels more suburban, less rural. As opposed to like Cowan Heights or Lemon Heights or Panorama Heights. Mostly flat, aside from this little corner that hits, goes up over the edge of Red Hill. Most of the homes that are up here, and let's say this side of Irvine Boulevard and inside Browning, are all going to be up over $1 million. The lots are good size, a lot of them flat, so mostly usable. Again, different than some of the homes in the foothills. Some sidewalks on some of these areas, some of them not so much, but usually like bike lanes and stuff. So, and the roads don't feel as perilous as they do sometimes up in the mountains. So if you enjoy walking the neighborhood and taking the dogs out or riding the bike, this place is a fine place to do it. You are close to a lot of things here, closer than some of the other neighborhoods. East Tustin, you're definitely going to have, it's probably the most walkable. This one would be the second most walkable neighborhood in North Tustin, with the corner of Newport and Irvine has a ton of shopping. And then right around there, you've got Trader Joe's, you've got like a Smart and Final grocery. Now, it used to be a Ralph's, it just closed and changed names. Good number of restaurants. There's an Albertsons, there's a Sprouts over there. Pretty much anything you need is within, let's say, a 5-ish minute drive from most spots in North Tustin, or most spots in the Red Hill area. If you want to get to the airport, 10 minutes. You want to get to, no traffic, 10 minutes. Disneyland, 10, 12 minutes. You will probably hear the Disneyland fireworks here on a nightly basis. Schools are good. You've got North Tustin schools are actually real good. High school, for most of this, will be Foothill. For most of it will be Hughes. And then Red Hill Elementary, we're actually going to pass here shortly. That's going to be up on our right. But let's see, what else could I tell you about the neighborhood? Mostly single story, definitely some 2-story homes, but the majority of the homes in this neighborhood, the lots are bigger, so they didn't need to build up. So people have, as they remodeled, and there's lots of substantial homes that are in here now where people have torn down and rebuilt something fantastic. But for the most part, I'd say that the majority of homes are single story. We're going to hang a left right here on La Colina. We were heading down Red Hill, and now we're going over on La Colina. Here you can see that bike lane off to the right and on the left. They got on both sides. A lot of families in the neighborhood, and you're close on this side. You're closer to the Tustin Marketplace, which has everything. So you're probably a 5 to 7 minute drive right here from that. Lots in here. Most of the Red Hill area are probably 1/4 acre plus Say between a quarter and a third would be the vast majority. You'll find some less and a few bigger, but the vast majority will be between a quarter and a third acre here in this area. Some of the other areas where they're much larger lots. But again, flat. So the topography here is different than most of North Tustin. Most of North Tustin is in the foothills. I live in East Tustin, and so I like this area. We are in the flatlands, and it's great. You get a lot of trick-or-treaters in here if that's your thing. Actually, we do in East Tustin as well, if you like a lot of kids in the neighborhood. What else could I tell you? We got Tustin Memorial Academy right here on the left. If you'd like to look for more information on schools, you could check that out on greatschools.com or education.com. And then from there, you can usually hit the school website and then look at the most, actually for Tustin and Orange, Tustin Unified, Orange Unified, you'll find, it's called a school locator, where you could actually view the boundary maps and see exactly where your house is. I wouldn't trust what's on the listing. You could always ask me and I'll be able to tell you real quick, but I wouldn't trust necessarily what's on the listing. A lot of times agents aren't sure and they just guess, but if you look at the school locator map, you will know for sure if you're inside or outside the boundary line. That was important to us when we bought, so it might very well be for you too. We're going to hang it right here on Irvine. Irvine is a main, artery for the area, for all of North Tustin, pretty much where Irvine and Newport Ave meet, and then up into the foothills is really the bulk of, it's like the main artery going through North Tustin. What else could I tell you? You've got most of North Tustin and Red Hill specifically is unincorporated, meaning we don't have, we're just county. So there's going to be very few HOAs. You can do what you want with your home. You're just county regulations. Obviously if it's not zoned for agricultural and you're using it as farmland, you might run into something. But for the most part, you can really do what you want with your property, which is a nice thing. Tax rate's low, no Mellorews. And overall, really a fantastic place to live. My wife and I love it here. We're coming up to Newport Ave. And if you have any questions or just kind of want to talk, get a feel for the neighborhood, you can always call me directly. My number's on the screen. I'm always happy to talk. I'm always in the area. So if you ever see a place or want to run around and check out a few places, I'm always happy to do that with you. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was helpful.